The universe is vast, it's full of mystery, but what if it all had to end? What if everything we know, everything we are, were to be crushed out of existence? This isn't science fiction, it's one possible ending to the universe's story, the Big Crunch. Imagine the Big Bang, but in reverse. That's the basic idea behind the Big Crunch. The Big Bang was an explosion of space and time, creating everything we see around us. The Big Crunch is the opposite. It's the universe collapsing in on itself, shrinking until it becomes an infinitely small point, a singularity. It's a mind-boggling concept, hard to even imagine. But the science behind it is intriguing. Think of it like this. The universe is constantly expanding, right? That's what we've observed. But what if gravity, the force that holds everything together, eventually wins the tug of war? What if gravity starts pulling everything back in, slowing down the expansion and eventually reversing it? That's the Big Crunch scenario. Imagine a balloon, you blow into it and it expands. That's like our universe, constantly expanding. Now imagine letting the air out of the balloon. It shrinks, right? That's like the Big Crunch, the universe contracting. Everything in the universe, all the galaxies, stars, planets would get closer and closer together. At first, this shrinking might be slow, almost imperceptible, but as gravity takes hold, the pace would quicken. The universe would become a crowded, chaotic place. Galaxies wouldn't just be neighbors anymore, they'd collide. Stars would smash into each other, creating spectacular cosmic fireworks. What would happen to Earth during this cosmic dance of destruction? As the universe contracts, the space between Earth and other celestial bodies would shrink. Our once dark night sky would blaze with the light of a million suns as stars are packed closer together. But this beauty would be short-lived. The temperature of the universe would increase dramatically as it contracts, making our planet uninhabitable long before the final crunch. It's a bleak picture, but understanding these potential cosmic events helps us appreciate the delicate balance of our universe even more. We often think of gravity as a gentle force holding us to the Earth, but in the Big Crunch scenario, gravity becomes a powerful agent of destruction. As the universe contracts, the gravitational pull between everything increases. This means that everything, including Earth, would feel a much stronger gravitational force. Remember that feeling you get in your stomach on a roller coaster? That feeling of weightlessness? Imagine that, but a million times stronger, pulling you in every direction at once. That's the kind of force we're talking about. The very structure of our planet would be at risk. The Earth's crust, the solid ground beneath our feet, could buckle and crack under the immense pressure. Volcanoes would erupt with unprecedented fury, spewing molten lava and toxic gases into the atmosphere. Earthquakes would rip across the globe, reshaping continents and swallowing cities whole. The oceans, no longer held in place by a stable Earth, would surge across the land, creating monstrous tsunamis that would dwarf anything we've ever seen. Imagine standing on the surface of the Earth as the Big Crunch tightens its grip. The sky, once a familiar blue, would now glow an intense red, a cosmic warning of the impending doom. The air would grow thick and heavy, saturated with volcanic ash and the stench of sulfur. Breathing would become a struggle. The once familiar constellations would distort into grotesque shapes as stars are pulled out of their orbits. It would be a celestial light show like no other, but a terrifying reminder of our impending doom. And then there's the heat. As the universe contracts, the background temperature of space would rise. This isn't just a bit of global warming, we're talking about temperatures that would make the surface of the sun feel like a cool breeze. The oceans would boil away, the land would turn to molten slag, and the very air itself would ignite. Earth would become a fiery inferno, a testament to the unimaginable power of a collapsing universe. It's a bleak picture, but one that highlights the immense forces at play in the universe. Section 5. Solar System Chaos, Cosmic Billiards. It's not just Earth that would suffer during the Big Crunch. Our entire solar system would be thrown into chaos. The delicate gravitational balance that keeps the planets in their orbits would be disrupted. Planets would be flung out of their orbital paths, sent hurtling through space like cosmic billiard balls. Imagine Jupiter, the giant of our solar system, knocked off course and sent on a collision course with Earth. Or Mars, ripped apart by gravitational tides, its remnants raining down on our planet. The asteroid belt, a ring of cosmic debris, would turn into a deadly storm, bombarding planets with relentless fury. It's a cosmic shooting gallery, and no one's a winner. Even the sun wouldn't be spared. As the universe contracts and temperatures rise, the sun would swell into a red giant star, its outer layers engulfing the inner planets, including Earth. It's a dramatic end for our solar system, but a reminder that even the most stable systems in the universe are subject to the whims of cosmic forces. Section 6. The end of life as we know it. It's a grim reality, but in the face of a big crunch, life as we know it wouldn't stand a chance. The extreme conditions of a collapsing universe would be too much for even the most resilient organisms to withstand. Imagine the hardiest bacteria, the toughest insects, the most adaptable animals. None of them could survive the intense heat, the lack of breathable air, the constant bombardment of cosmic radiation. Plants would wither and die as the sun's energy becomes too intense. Animals would be cooked from the inside out by the rising temperatures. The very building blocks of life, DNA, proteins, cells, would break down under the extreme conditions. It would be a mass extinction event unlike anything Earth has ever seen, a complete annihilation of all living things. The fossil record shows us that life on Earth has survived some pretty extreme events in the past, but the Big Crunch is a whole different ballgame. This is game over, folks. Section 7. Can humanity survive the Big Crunch? Facing such a cataclysmic event, could humanity, with all our ingenuity and technology, find a way to survive the Big Crunch? It's a question that pushes the boundaries of science and imagination. Could we build underground bunkers, shielded from the heat and radiation? Could we create self-sustaining ecosystems, artificial environments where life could cling on? While these solutions might buy us some time, they seem like temporary fixes in the face of such an overwhelming cosmic event. Maybe we could develop advanced spacecraft, capable of carrying a select few to other planets, to other star systems, in a desperate search for a new home. But even if we could escape our doomed planet, where would we go? The entire universe is shrinking, remember? There's no safe haven, no cosmic lifeboat waiting to rescue us. It's a daunting thought, isn't it? Section 8. Escape from the Crunch. A cosmic lifeboat? Faced with the ultimate cosmic dead end, some physicists have proposed even more radical ideas for escaping the Big Crunch. One such idea involves manipulating the very fabric of space-time. Imagine folding space like folding a piece of paper so that two distant points in the universe touch. We could then create a wormhole, a shortcut through space-time, allowing us to travel vast distances instantaneously. Think of it like a cosmic escape tunnel, a back door out of the collapsing universe. Of course, this is all highly theoretical. We haven't even found conclusive evidence that wormholes exist, let alone figured out how to create and control them. But the possibility, however slim, is enough to spark the imagination. Could we cheat the Big Crunch by stepping outside of the universe itself? Section 9. Parallel universes, doors to another existence. The idea of parallel universes, once relegated to the realm of science fiction, has gained traction in recent years among some physicists. The theory suggests that our universe isn't alone, but is just one of many universes, each with its own set of physical laws and constants. Imagine an entire multiverse, a cosmic patchwork quilt of different realities existing side by side. If we could find a way to access these parallel universes, maybe we could escape the Big Crunch and find a new home in a universe that's not collapsing in on itself. Again, this is highly speculative stuff. We don't have any concrete evidence for the existence of parallel universes, and the idea itself raises more questions than it answers. But it's a tantalizing thought, isn't it? Could there be other versions of ourselves out there, living in universes where the Big Crunch isn't a threat? Section 10. The mystery of the unknown. The Big Crunch, the end of everything, it's a daunting prospect, but it's important to remember that this is just one possible fate for our universe. The truth is, we don't know how the universe will end. It might keep expanding forever, growing colder and darker until all the stars burn out. Or maybe something else entirely will happen, something we haven't even begun to imagine. That's the beauty of science, the thrill of the unknown. We're constantly learning, constantly revising our understanding of the universe. What we thought was impossible yesterday could be tomorrow's groundbreaking discovery. Section 11. Our place in the cosmos. The idea of a Big Crunch might seem terrifying, a reminder of our own insignificance in the grand scheme of things. But it can also be a source of wonder. It reminds us that we live in a dynamic, ever-changing universe full of mystery and awe. It makes you appreciate the preciousness of life, the fragility of our planet, the wonder of our existence. So look up at the night sky, at the stars scattered across the darkness like diamonds on black velvet. Remember that we are part of this universe, connected to every star, every planet, every atom, in ways we are only beginning to understand. The universe is full of possibilities, full of wonder. Let's keep exploring, keep questioning, keep searching for answers. The journey is just beginning.